Okay, guys, I'm gonna start with something a bit serious. I was thinking, what I look for now. What should I my first like true video talk about, right? Not just my intro, because that's like a different line. I want to talk about politics. I think that's one thing we young people are not fair to ourselves. We are really, and not only underestimating our power, but we act like we have an option, not to participate, which is not true. We already are participating. In fact, we're being flipped. That's the word I was looking for. We're being flipped, flipped like a pancake. It's not good to be flipped like a pancake. You're not a pancake, you're a human being. You need to be treated as a human being. So the reason why I say we are being flipped is because they can do anything to our fate, like a pancake. You decide how you want the pancake to look, by how much heat you're giving it, how much are you flipping it, whatever. Basically, you have control as the master of the pancake's destiny. So that's what's happening with us, right? Most of us are really not participating, and the ones that are not enough. And even when we do, we are not like the champions of whatever is happening, But in a way, I'm also not gonna say young people aren't doing anything. There's a lot of young people that are doing a lot, I'm one of those young people. That's why I'm talking about politics. So there's a lot of young people. There's people who are older than me. So there's always been people being involved, but not enough people, So now I'm gonna bring it to the African context, because guys, I know a bit about the world, but I like to believe I know more about Africa. Like to believe. So in the African context, it's even more painful, because you find that the average generation here is actually the youth. Majority of the people are actually young people. I mean, in South Africa, it's not even we don't even have the youngest population, because people here can live a bit longer than other African countries, right? But I'm sure some other African countries, people can live longer than in South Africa, because guys, there's so much things that are not right here, especially in terms of crime and that sort of thing. So, but anyway, I'm trying to get back to the point where we see, for a population that is majority young, it is so unfair that we are the one that are being flipped like a pancake. Oh guys, I'm sorry for guys who ever play with English, because now I need to make YouTube videos and I keep speaking funny. For a typical example, the post thing that I said in my last video, that's like a South African lingua to mean are things happening or occurring or being successful, or they happen, So you say stuff like are the pots being done? So are you saying are you succeeding? Well, that means, are you succeeding in whatever you're doing? It's the same thing as saying, are you winning? Or I've done the pots, or I've done the things I needed to do. The pots are being done. The thing that I was trying to achieve, I've achieved it. So that's what the pot means. So yeah, I think now oh my word, book. I lost track, guys. I fucking lost track. What language was I using? I needed to explain the parts. Oh. I'm watching the video, guys. I'm watching the guys, that's so funny. I actually have to go back, watch that video, so I will remember why I went off talking about. So it started from saying like the pancake. So that whole way of speaking, I got it from, you guessed it, Teen Titans, I'm sure nobody gets that. Nobody can get a reference from Teen Titans, okay? We're not kids, People won't watch Teen Titans. Or do they? Do you guys watch Teen Titans? I'm sure you do. Because if you lived in South Africa and you happen to subscribe to like multi-choice law, DSTV, on like the Cartoon Network like channel, they play that all the freaking time. Guys, I love it. I love Teen Titans, but they're not even playing like the original Teen Titans. They're playing Teen Titan Goes. Yeah, it's funny, guys, but guys, you overdid it. You played that shit so much. Hey guys, anyway, that's the way I got that link. Continuing on. So in terms of politics, I wanted to mention that, guys. That's why I feel like we need to actually participate, and we need to understand the older generation is not gonna keep begging us participate. Why would they? They have the power, Why would they keep emphasizing to the young people? But I am saddened the fact that we are also falling into that trap, of also looking at ourselves as supporters of the current system, not as leaders or champions of whatever the ideas. More so in Africa, because our folks, my mom's generation, my dad's generation, they were so close off to the world, and they not only were they close off the world in its current form, it's a new world, so much change, the internet, computers, television, in like definitely the African context. So so we know more about the world than they did when they were at our age, right? So we are actually very capable than most of our parents in terms of knowledge, decisions, and stuff like that. They may have like virtues and life skills that we may have not acquired, but in terms of reading information and collecting, we tend to be better because we were born in the world of information. So our processing tends to be better in general. Not all cases, and they definitely have like things that you can't gain by being young. You most of the time just need experience, which you can't shortcut that. I get that. I definitely get that. But I'm saying we live in a world where it would make more sense if we were the leaders and they were the ones supporting us. But anyway, so definitely I'm going to talk about politics, and what I want to say is just one simple thing. Guys, just vote, guys. Young people, guys, it's nice. I see how we're using the internet, especially social media, but we really need to, express that in terms of voting. We need to vote, guys, and then when we go out to vote, we need to exclusively vote for young people. Me, that's one thing. Even with the economic freedom fighters, I support them as much as I definitely don't agree with a bunch of justices. By the way, I don't agree with a bunch of justices all political parties in South Africa have in some issues or not, So I'm literally, like I said, I'm a supporter of South Africa, if that's what you want to know. I'm a supporter of EFFDA, ANC, Herman Mashaba's party that hasn't been formed, Blackland First and Freedom Fund Plus, good, the hang, Elo, IFP. I'm a supporter of any guys. I'm a supporter of South Africa. So I like to view politicians as a servant, which that's what they are. So no, I don't have any deep affiliation. The only deep affiliation I have is for young people in general. That's the affiliation I have, and I feel like we have to have that affiliation. So guys, we need to participate, and the biggest and the most important thing you can do is just to vote, guys. I'm not even preaching for what party people should vote for or whatever. Just go out and vote, guys. Vote. Don't let don't give up your power. Don't give up your power that easily, because it's your fate, We are the ones burning, We are the masses, The reason why I'm saying we are the masses, we are the ones that's still gonna carry the burden of whatever decisions are being taken, and current world politics is the most important thing. It is the most influential thing in your life, It is the foundation of what everything else exists on. So, for example, even the law, we talk about the law being the foundation, but you can politically change that law, especially when you have enough power and maturity, and we are lucky in South Africa that we still have that respect for the law, well, the majority of us. So, yeah, so that's the case, guys. So, yeah, I went on my rants, guys, talked a lot, but came back, but yeah, I just wanted to talk about politics, guys. So, we vote, guys, gang. But we vote, guys, to vote, to be political. We all are, it's just that some of us are passive participants. I don't know if that's a real thing or a term, but I hope you get what I'm trying to describe. People, even if they think they are not participating, they are. The decisions, they will force you to do certain things. I like reminding people that, especially in South Africa, alcohol was not sold during the lockdown period. That's nothing to do with the corona or any of those things. That was specifically because of politics, That was like what the ANC government saw fit. You get what I'm saying? So, simple things like that, the law is not going to protect you. In fact, we are the ones that are supposed to protect the law, not the law protecting us. Well, we protect the law to protect us anyway. So, guys, let's try to participate. In my biggest message, in fact, even you go to my Twitter or status, Mdu Makhosini, by the way, I think I talk of something like this, but generally, my pinned Twitter status. So, voting, guys, young people voting for other young people, I feel like is the most important and most powerful thing as a young person you can do. We can thereafter we can disagree about what you think, whatever, but for me, I find it more fitting if we are the ones disagreeing, because we're disagreeing for our future, right? It's our future. So even if we fuck it up, it's our future. Oh man, guys. 3 shows, then I cursed. I didn't want to curse. I've been coming along, using flipping, and I finally curse, guys. Yes, guys, I curse. You're a shitty person. No.